Hey everybody, welcome to another online lesson with Wail. So this is something new that we are doing, which is periodically featuring some of the singers inside our Wail community and doing some online coaching with them so that you get an idea of what it's like to be a member of Wail and get a little snapshot of the tools and the styles that we teach and the things that we work with. And so that you're ever interested in becoming a part of our community, that you kind of know what you're getting into. All right. So several of my whalers have been very gracious and have offered to come online and do a coaching. And one of those whalers is my dear singer, Michelle. Michelle, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So tell the people a little about yourself and your vocal journey and sort of like kind of what how you came to Wail and kind of what you do. And we're going to get right into some Mean Girls coaching today, which I'm excited about.
Yes. So I came into Wail because I have always loved musical theater. I went to school strictly for acting, so I always needed a little more of an edge with musical theater. And I noticed the trend of musical theater going in that pop rock direction. And I definitely grew up more on that like Disney, classic Broadway kind of sound. So I needed to hone in on my pop rock, which I'm still working on. And Shannah, you were very, very helpful with it. So that is why I'm here and we're learning for the best.
Oh, thank you. Listen, everybody today has said such nice things, and I want you all to know I appreciate it. I didn't tell them all to say these nice things, but I'm really grateful. I have like all of these like testimonials now that I can snap and grab. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get right to it. So we are doing some world burn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so before I have you kind of do a first pass at singing it, let's do what we normally do in Wail and ask you, is there something that are there trouble spots? What's going well? And then where are the trouble spots or how can I help?
So the parts where I'm doing well are, I would say, all where I'm like here in the chest. Once it's the very end of the song where she starts like going off on riffs and really climaxes on the song. That's where I don't know where to place myself in order for it to sound good and also be healthy without straining my vocal cords.
Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you sing it all the way through one time. I'm going to pull myself out of the feed so that it's just the eyes are on you. I will listen towards the end of that, and we'll see if we can come up with some tools to make it a little bit easier at the end of the song. So without further ado, take it away.
Let's do it. All right. My name is Regina Joy. Regina is a fugly cow. Hey, Katie, how you like me now? Wanna watch the world burn? I got the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get mean. I wanna watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get mean. Kitty, time to watch your back. Kitty, time to turn and cough. Because you took me down, but you didn't finish me off. My name is Regina George, and in case you're keeping score, Kitty may have won the battle, but I will win the war. I wanna watch the world burn. I wanna make the world turn. I wanna make the world burn. You could quote this. Whoa, I wanna watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
That is a hard song.
Yes.
I mean, that thing is, it's like, it's a beast, and then you listen to it again, and you're like, that is just a beast. It is a beast. So anybody who is doing this song, no, it is a beast. It is hard. It's a hard thing. So if you find yourself going, oh, this is so hard, you are not alone. This is a hard song. Okay, so Michelle, I want to isolate. I want to go to, where's the first place in the song, or near the first place, the exact place, but the first place that it starts to feel like, oh, this is going to be there.
Yeah, I definitely feel my entire being tightened during her riff of, and you can quote this, and her whoa, whoa.
Okay, let's start right there then. Can you isolate and just give me that replacement, just do a cappella?
Yeah, and you could quote this. Wait, that was definitely not the note. Hold on.
Yeah, it's okay. Set the key if you need to.
Yeah. And you can quote this. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. So do that. Okay. I want you to sing. I want you to do that on an NG for me real quick.
Okay.
All on an NG. Good. Now I want you to mouth the words while you hold that NG. And I'm not singing wrong notes, so I'm not going to mess you up. Now you're going to mouth the words, but you're holding that NG. Do that one more time, and go ahead and start from, and you can quote this. Do that 2 more times for me. One more time. Good. Now sing me the phrase.
You can quote this.
Feel easier?
That did feel easier.
So for everybody watching, here's what we just did. What we did with that. With the NG, when we had Michelle go to an NG, we stabilized the vocal track. So this phrase is, you guys are going to get the New York City radiator in the background. Sorry, can't do anything about it. So this is a really angular phrase, and what can happen sometimes is when we have angular phrases like this, all this can start moving around more than we need it to, and it can actually make things tougher. So going to the NG stabilizes everything. Then when I had her mouth the words while she's holding the NG, what it's teaching everything, the vocal track basically is like that this can stay still while this still articulates. So we get the ease here, but we don't lose the articulation of the woes, which kind of is what, and we talk about this in Wail. It leads us to the different sort of like sounds and the vowel quality. Because the higher we go, the more we have to go into the ah. The lower we go, the more we can go into the whoa. Whoa, so stabilize it. So NG. So if you're practicing this at home, if you work WorldBurn, NG, then mouth it, then try the words. Okay, what's the next section, Michelle?
Right after that, I want to watch a wild bird.
Okay, sing it again.
I want to watch a wild bird. I got the gasoline.
Okay.
I want a wild bird, and everyone's name.
We're gonna play with some consonants. We'll play with the diction a little bit on this one. I want a wild bird. Can you make turn that B into a P? And then change the G in gasoline to a K. We're just experimenting here. This is called so guys, these are called consonant swaps. We're changing, she's got voiced consonants. I'm actually swapping them out to the voiceless pair, which will actually may reduce a little pressure and make it easier. But we're experimenting to see. So you're gonna watch the world pern, and we're saying about gasoline rather than gasoline. Try that.
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
Feel better?
A little better.
Okay, so now I want you to mostly sing Pern with a little bit of burn.
Okay.
And then I want you to sing mostly Castling with a little bit of gut. So it's like we need just enough of it in there that as your audience, we think we're hearing Burn and Gasoline, but that it mostly still feels to you like Burn and Gasoline.
Okay.
Try that.
All right, let me try playing with that.
Yeah.
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
Good. So now we're gonna do the three times as a charm. In the past couple lessons, I've told everybody like anecdotally, and every lesson I have found, pretty much bar none, is like if we let the voice do it a new thing 3 times, it tends to find the sweet spot by the 3rd time. So I want you to do that. I want you to play, take the data from each time and make an adjustment, and then see where you are by the 3rd time. So we're just going to loop it. I'm not going to interrupt you. I just want you to sing it, take the data, sing it again, adjust according to data, sing it again.
Okay.
Okay?
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
What do you feel?
I feel like I'm still saying pern and cat, and it feels a lot less like I'm pushing air out than with burn.
Does it feel easier though?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will tell you, as your listener, I mostly heard burning gasoline. Here's the thing: you can get away with it because so let me rewind. I would practice on burning gasoline, and then ever so slowly each day start increasing a little more the B and a little more the cut or guh until you get to the sweet spot. Because what this is going to do is help kind of place it. And then once it's placed, you can infuse a little more of the consonant in. But I will also tell you this. As your audience, we're processing words that we recognize. So in the English language, there's no such word as pern that I know of. And you've already said, I want to watch the world burn how many times in the song?
Right.
So we know what word is coming. It's not like we're going, what did you just say there? Right? And we don't have the word gasoline in the English language either. So we know you're saying gasoline. So what all this, I want you just to hear me say that it's like, we're going to hear burning gasoline. So do what you, if that makes it easier for you to get those out, then that's fine. Do that. Yeah. The other thing that I want you to do is I want you to call it real quick in the pitch range in which you're going to sing it, because I want to check what the inhale is. So when we have, and this is for everybody watching the live stream, when we have big belts, the thing we have to fight the most is a big inhale to go with the big belt, because it feels like, oh, I'm making this big sound, so I need this giant breath. And when you're belting that high, more often than not, you don't. Matter of fact, I'm not sure that we ever do when we're belting that high. So what I want you to do is call it in the pitch range in which you're singing it. So you got, want to watch the world burn. So what I want you to do is, I want to watch the world burn with gasoline. Okay, so you're just going to call it. Hey guys, over there, let me tell you what I'm about to do. Okay, try that for me.
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
What did you inhale to call it?
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
Yeah, so now I want you to do the call again. Just do it again. I just want you to, don't change a thing. I just want you to notice what the inhale is to call it like that.
Okay.
Watch the world burn with the gasoline.
Watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
What was your inhale?
It was like,
yeah, it was almost nothing. So
like,
I want you to loop this 3 times. So you're going to call it, and then you're going to sing it. But I don't want you to change a thing about the inhale from the call to sing. So you're going to give me, I want to watch. So for example, I want to watch the world burn. I want to watch the world burn. I want to watch the world burn. So call it. I didn't do the gasoline part because I keep messing the words up. But I want to go all the way through the gasoline, call it twice, and then inhale the same amount and sing it. If you catch yourself wanting to go, then I want you to stop and go back and do the call again. Okay?
Okay.
We're working on reducing that inhale.
Okay, let's see. I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline. I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
Woo! How'd that feel?
Oh, that felt fine.
Yeah. And the indicator that it was easy was that your vibrato showed up.
Oh, yeah.
So it indicates ease. Now, whether or not we want it in there for the style, that's a whole different story. But when the vibrato joins the party, that indicates ease. And it's so like you've moved into a place where things feel relaxed. So it is and for everybody watching, I would say other than like vocal flips, and maybe a little bit of vocal fry, to me, this is in the top 5, if not the top 3 things we have. I don't want to say hard because the actual execution of it is not hard, but the mental rewiring of I don't need a big breath for a big belt is a thing that just takes time. So give yourself grace and time on that, because it's the thing you're going to have to fight against, this idea of, because it feels cathartic. So now I will say, and Michelle, we can add this in. So if we can demonstrate for them, if you need, like we were in our in-person Wail class on Monday night, and I was working with one of the singers, and I was like, if you need to feel that power, but we can't feel it from the big inhale, you can energize and create that power in other places. Meaning you can energize it in your diction, you can energize it in your body. So like if you want to do that world burn, I want you to do the world burn this time and give me just a real good plie in it, and like bend into that and let the power come from going into the ground rather than coming from the big belt out. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do it again. So tiny inhale, and then know that you're going to get the catharsis of the big belt, of the power from the body.
Okay.
Okay. So that energy that big energy that needs to go somewhere gets to go somewhere. It's just not going to go here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
Okay, how'd that feel?
Can I try it again?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And you don't have to do both of them. You can just choose whichever one you want to do it. You can stay down if you want to. Want to watch the world burn, I guess. I mean, like, you don't have to. There's no rules to this. It's somewhere in there, and it can be a squat. It can be a lean. It can be a lean back. It can be a lunge. You can put this in your body however you want to energetically put it in your body. What the goal of this is to draw it away from it living here.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to watch the world burn. I got the gasoline.
Okay, how'd that feel?
That felt good.
Yeah, so that was straight out of that was straight out of Pink's book. If you watch Pink perform, she does that a lot. She throws her body back, and that's where so for everybody watching, like, then the homework as an actor is that if you're telling the story, you have to like line that up with the story that you're telling. You have to motivate the reason that you're doing that, right? So, and you can, and that's what you would work with the director and all of that on, so that it makes sense what you're doing, or they would find another way to help you. Like, okay, so the lean back is what you need. Let's find a way that we can work that into your blocking or your choreography. And if you were taking it in for an audition, then you would do that yourself. Like Michelle and I would work together to be like, okay, let's how do we carve this into the audition so that you have that in the moment. All right, we're already out of time. I'm so sad because I want you to. Are you going to bring this Thursday to Wail?
Sure.
Yeah, let's continue this in class together on Thursday, because like this is a good one. It sounds great on you. So thank you, Michelle, for being willing to hop on, and thanks for those of you watching this. I hope you got some tips that are useful for you. We would love to have you at Wail at some point in time if you want to join us. You can make a little comment here below. Otherwise, Michelle, I will see you in class. Everybody else, I'll see you at the next live stream.
Thank you.
Bye.